no idea if this is working, so we're just gonna assume this is working. Oh, that's some echo. Okay, looks like it is working. My name is Oakley Graves, and my lovely wife, who is not here, is named Annie Graves. And if you were watching this in the VOD, or if you tuned in and rewinded, I'm very happy to have you here. But that does seem unlikely. Drops should be enabled, but I actually have no idea if they are or not. They might not be. I've never used drops before. I've barely used Twitch before, as a matter of fact. So if anything isn't working correctly, then that's going to be the reason why. We're going to blame it on that. It's not my fault. I haven't played this season at all. That's, well, yeah, I haven't played this season at all. I'm expecting it to go alright. If you're watching and you don't know who I am, which is all of you, all of them, anyone who's watching isn't going to know who I am. I play a lot of hero shooters. Played a lot of Overwatch back when that was 6 people and not 5 people. And I like them. And I like Marvel a lot. I like comic books a lot. If you tune in for any later streams, or if you hang around long enough to see that, you'll notice that I am a big fan of comic books. MCU is maybe a little iffier, but you know, we can get to that later. No one on my team seems to care about any bans, so I'm just gonna go ahead and ban Phoenix, and I'm gonna go ahead and ban Bucky, because fuck those characters, to be honest. And if these guys are just cool with it, we'll just, yeah, no chat or anything. All right, we'll just roll with that. Why not?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Okay. All right. Looks like I'm gonna be healing this game. That's fine.
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
I actually used to be a healer main. Back when I played Overwatch, I mostly played healer. I don't mind it. I will say that there's a little bit of ego coming your way right now. I think that I am slightly better than the average damage player at playing damage. I think that most of them are a little bad, and if you play this game and or if you play Overwatch, you probably know that. It's tough out here. It's tough out here, man. If you're solo queuing, if you're in the solo queue grind, you probably know that this shit fucking sucks. It's actually, it's abysmal dog shit. It's really bad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, where you guys at?
Help get that vehicle to its destination. They look like they need
Okay. So, we're already... also, this is a clarifying thing. I used to be... Okay. Big used to be. I used to be Celestial in this game, back in the day, a couple seasons ago. And I stopped playing for a while, so this is a gold lobby. Which is very fun and exciting. Alright, surely we kill this cap, right guys? We kill this cap, right chat? Yeah, let's go! Oh my goodness. This is actually almost surprisingly well. You know, sometimes you shoot people and they die. I gotta get used to Jeff being actually played. Is he gonna kill anyone? Oh my god. The most useful Jeffrey ultimate that the world has ever fucking seen, dude. He just killed himself and got nothing. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, it's so easy! It's so easy when you don't have to do anything. Jesus, man. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we got aggro, we got aggro. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hell yeah. And now we go back to pushing the cart. Cause yeah, no kind of distance off of that. The enemy team is not very good here. And it is a gold lobby, so that's kind of to be expected. Sometimes, you know, people talk about getting bot lobbies in this game. I don't know how much I believe that. I mean, I believe that it has happened, but it's not something that feels like it happens all that frequently to me, if at all. Alright, this is going to be a little dicey. You really just can't do anything. Yeah, in Overwatch I used to play a lot of Lucio, and I don't play a lot of Baptistes, and I will say, Rocket does feel a lot like that. Oh my god. They're, really, nothing is happening. They're not getting anything done. Damn it. That was stupid. Alright, we still got the kill. That's so fine. So, when you're watching this, I'm sure you care a lot about my opinion on this game and the characters and the tier list, which sounds like a dirty word when you say it out loud. I think that Daredevil is really good. I don't know, from what I've seen, maybe you guys have seen more of it than I have, because I have not been playing this game until pretty much just now. But I really like this. I think Daredevil's really cool. We're gonna pop this and get a little aggro, find some kills, Hell yeah. That's how you do it. They buffed Assault, and now it does 40% damage boost, and that is kind of ridiculous. That is actually an absurdly high number. That's what the number used to be, but at the time, the ultimate did not give you any amount of survivability, it kind of just gave damage. So now we have the best of both worlds. Idiot. Oh, we're dying, okay. Should we get this kill? We do get this kill? Moon Knight dies to the Moon Knight ult. He's standing perfectly still in there. Oh my god. Alright, we got another fat altar. Let's go! Oh my god. I'm so good at this video game, man. I'm so good. That was all me. I pressed Q and other people killed stuff. Look at that stat line. Yeah, Moon Knight has 28 kills, but I have 20, because 24 assists, dude. So it's basically entirely my play. lobbies, man. This game has some weird matchmaking. These games are pretty frequent where they're slightly one-sided. We'll call it slightly one-sided. That wasn't that bad. Excuse me. That wasn't that bad. I've seen worse games. It's something about... You've seen the videos, they talk about it. It's just like... You'll notice there's no placements in this game. So, it kind of just throws people in, and it's like, yeah, if everyone's in gold, then it makes a gold lobby and it puts everyone in the game together, which is, in theory, you know, totally fine. Obviously, if you are gold rank, you should be in a gold rank lobby. But the problem you run into is, what if you are gold, parentheses, celestial, and deep ranked, because you didn't play for like 2 seasons? Getting in lobbies with people that are gold, parentheses, actually gold, and it's not good. It kind of sort of keeps people in the ranks they're supposed to be if they're actually like playing the game, but it also, you know, has some other issues. I'm gonna have to swap Adam here if we don't have an actual hit scan to kill that guy. That is gonna upset my team greatly. Yeah, I don't love this. Close and only five. The magic spell you can. This is the armor. When you kiss me at inside. Alright. Get some kills, let's get some kills, let's get some kills, let's kill some people. Unfortunate. Alright. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Okay, what are we doing here? I'm gonna go Adam. We're just gonna do it. Strange penny.
There's no chance to stop them.
Patience. I'll be ready soon enough.
We got a fantastic for their Human Torch. Alright, I'm feeling this one, guys.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Damn it! Oh, I'm bad! Alright, we bond this. It's fine. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so fucking bad. I don't think I've gotten a headshot this entire game as this character, but we're good.
Healing power. No more spiders to worry about.
I'm a drama queen, and I can't leave. I'm a drama queen. Friends are telling me, what's the worst that you can do to me? Little drama queen.
I am at your service. Quantum magic.
Oh, Namor squids. There's new Namor squids. Is that not what that was? Actually clutch ult from our invis.
Judge, jury, executioner.
The cosmos heals you.
Us against the world. Born again.
I've become vulnerable.
Oh, I'm bad, I suck. lord.
This time I need healing. The cosmos heals you.
You know, I get that some people just want to play damage, but you would really hope that when they have like a Human Torch that's kind of hanging out in the skybox the whole game, that people would like swap to deal with that. But again, it's working out. We're fine. That's less fun. Oh my goodness.
Healing power.
Boy, oh boy. You have a thing. For what? For what guy? Oh, this is actually so fun.
Healing power.
Only 60 seconds left.
Born again!
The cosmos heals you.
A little help, please.
Cosmic might. Second chance is over.
Surely we kill this guy? Surely I don't miss 10 times? Oh, yes. We do not miss 10 times. Damn it. We have an Ultron? When did we have an Ultron? It seems just playing triple support. I hate it here, man. It's my fault for swapping on like an Atom, dude.
There's still so much to do.
It's always the Atom's fault.
I require some aid.
It's much better.
Destiny was not mine.
Oh, I suck.
There's still a chance. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Alright, that's fine, lost. That's fine. They used all their time. Yeah, Ultron, Rocket.
Now might be the time to stop them.
Still so much to do.
This should be okay. What actually would be really good is if I hadn't banned Phoenix, and then we could play Phoenix. But oh Jesus! Oh, it's so late. What the hell? We just threw.
Healing power.
Only 60 seconds left.
We're actively throwing.
This is real firepower!
The cosmos heals you. Cosmic might returns.
Okay, Namor, you gotta back up here a little bit, buddy.
I require some aid.
Supernova!
Down to 30 seconds.
Unite.
Feeling fantastic. Us against the world.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Your time.
Final 10 seconds.
It's fine, we have ults, we have ults, we have ults.
The cosmos heals you. I am at your service.
We do have ults! We're so back! Damn, he's good. How does he do it?
Healing.
Wow.
3, 2,
Let's go.
another epic
Oh my
victory.
goodness gracious, man. I don't know how you folks solo queue all the time. Like, it's so bad. I don't usually solo queue. I usually play duo or higher. I'm ashamed to admit that I do not have the strength to get through this trial of playing with yourself. It's, uh, it's a little bit difficult. 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 It's a little bit diff I don't know, man. Like when I hop on to play a cooperative game, maybe I'm crazy here, right? But if I'm playing a team game, I feel like part of the point is playing the game as a team, right? So if you're just playing solo and everyone's kind of doing their own thing, doesn't that suck? Like, isn't that like slightly ass? Or again, am I nuts here for saying that? Am I just insane? Oh, well, I hope you all had a good day today. I had a great day, and then I logged on to Marvel Rivals, and I'm having a slightly worse day. But you know, I used to play League of Legends, and like I mentioned before, Overwatch. I I have no defense for being an ex-League player. It was bad. These were dark times. Sometimes, you know, you just like this game looks fun. I like the characters here. This looks like a good time. Then it's not. Alright, this is going to be one of those games. And look, I recognize that I'm one of the people hovering damage, but like I will swap, you know? And also, I can play the role. So, if you know, if you wanna lock DPS, I get it. But you gotta like, please be good. Please hit your shots. That's all I'm asking for. We're banning Daredevil. All right. I guess we're fucking banning Daredevil. We're gonna ban Panther. Ban Penny Parker. I don't understand what's going on here. You know what? I'm always down for a Hella ban. Fuck that character. You don't know that about me, but I hate Hella. I think she's stupid. Not because I can't play her. I am a hit scan player mostly. I play a lot of Star-Lord. You probably guessed. I think Hella is very dumb. I do not like this woman. Clicking somebody twice to just delete them from across the map is actually a little stupid. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil.
Some people will complain that they're playing so-and-so healer, or fucking whatever, man. If you've played this game, you've probably been there. And my advice for that is you gotta turn off the haters. Like, just tune them out, you know? Because if I'm playing Adam Warlock and you're not happy with the fact that I'm playing Adam Warlock, maybe you should play healer then.
He'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Oh, we don't have any damage.
Life energy is a powerful weapon.
Whatever.
Not the first time. Won't be the last.
It'll be fine. I trust. Was he giving me damage? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright.
3, 2, 1. Feel better. Fight better. Look who's here. This flare, what powerful energy emanates from it. Need assistance. Destroy the ark. I am here. Chin up.
Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Might be because I'm bad. It's entirely possible.
That's the boost I needed.
We are undefeated.
Oh my god, walk back to me! Oh, what? Oh, okay. Alright, whatever.
You needed some help, didn't you? You made me angry.
As long as we get some kills, I'm fine with it. We do a little bit of throwing.
Now I'm really playing hard.
Yeah, so don't double support ult. That's a big thing with this game. In my defense, I'm pretty sure I ulted first, but maybe we can get a replay on that. Because now they have 2 support ults and we have precisely 0. Not good. Why are we Emma ulting? Oh, I do not have the sustain to keep that guy up. Look, it's been a while. I recognize I'm not landing any of these goddamn headshots, but it's been a while. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. We're back. We kill him, we kill him, we kill him. Alright, we don't kill him, he kills himself.
We are undefeatable.
Oh, I'm so bad! No! Fuck! Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I guess that is definitely my bad for walking that forward, but sometimes you think people are also gonna walk forward. You guys have no healers, wow, that's, please back up.
Only 60 seconds left.
Pretty good hold, though. Let's go. An unk! Gotta get the unks. Gotta touch the point. Logan Dagger's so low. Nice, 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 nice. Absolutely huge. Oh, I'm so bad, I'm so bad. Oh, fuck! Let's go. Oh, it's miserable. Free me, dude. Okay. I'm freaking out here, man. Oh. I gotta take a breather after that one. That shit was great. This is not good gameplay. This is what's the opposite of peak? Is mid the opposite of peak, or is just like dog shit the opposite of peak? Because that's what's happening here right now. Yeah, I'm staying at this. It's working out. Goddamn, dude. I always thought it was a little interesting. If you played Overwatch, you know there's a lot of healers in that game, and they play pretty differently from each other, which is really cool. I thought it was neat how they split up a lot of the like the archetypes from that game into a bunch of different characters in this one. Like Zenyatta, right? I feel like Zen kind of got split into Mantis and Atom, which is neat, you know? Like, it's a good way of making these characters a little bit unique from the Overwatch supports, while
3, 2,
retaining some of the things that people like about them. Because, you know, unfortunately, some people do like Overwatch. What the hell is that? Oh, I missed the sleep! I suck! Oh, is this gonna be another Adam angle? Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm the worst to ever do it, dude. Never mind, I'm the best to ever do it. So, you know, something I always wondered. What is... Where does... Why are people the way they are in this game? Again, if you've played this game any amount, you know people are really angry about just like everything. And you know, are we having fun? Isn't the point of these games to have fun? I feel like if you don't play competitive, maybe I'm too smooth-brained to get this, but I feel like if you aren't having fun playing a game, you just don't play it, right? Like, you play competitive and you just get angry and you don't have fun. But the thing is, like, I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike. Oh, I'm dead! I thought the other circle was the one he was coming out of. Oh, I'm cooked! You know, Jeff, I can't fly. You didn't have to kill yourself there. You just spit me off. I'm playing Mantis. It takes you longer to get back. This is crazy. I can't believe Jeff used to be worse. I think Jeff is fine now, but... You know, if you are a Jeff enjoyer, I mean absolutely no hate. But... A lot of the time, it's like... Even if you do the thing, you lose a healer for the entire duration of that ult, right? Like... Am I crazy? Okay, someone has to go kill that guy. Damn, he's good.
Judge, jury,
Let's go. Let's go. She seemed impressed by the way you came in. Tell us a story. I know you're not home. I was afraid that you would not insist. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. Okay. Co-op time? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We? Let's go. Let's go. It's so easy, guys. It's so easy. That's why they pay me the big bucks. That's why they call me Oakley Graves. These games are quiet. I don't know. Is this like a gold thing? Is this like a solo queue thing? Nobody talks? I mean, like, I have voice chat turned up, but, like, people don't use text chat anymore? Is that not a thing? Like, surely it's, Surely it's... Don't people like to flame each other? Don't people like to yell at each other? Isn't that a thing? Which is actually what I was talking about earlier. People just come on these games and they yell at each other. You know, I used to play Counter-Strike, like, a lot. And, it's just upsetting. It's just sad. How angry people get. It's like, why are you so angry? Just chill. We're living in the only time in the history of the human race where you can sit down and play a video game. Just be like, I'm gonna I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna play a video game. I'm gonna do nothing. And some people get on and are just like, I'm choosing to be angry about everything. Right, you ban your teammates because they're trying to lock Spider-Man. It's like, I get it. Spider-Man is often unfortunate, but surely there are better uses of your time and energy, right, than just flaming your own guys. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a second, and I'll be right with you. Alright. Now, you may be wondering, where is your wife? That's a really good question. I also would like to know that. Now, she's out today. She'll be back on Wednesday. Probably. As I will also be. And I will not be playing with myself anymore. And isn't that the main reason people get married? Am I right, fellas? Oh, man. I'm very sad.
Think you want to be today?
Someone's got to guard the galaxy. Might as well be me.
You know, after talking all this shit about damage, it's been so long since I've played damage, I'm gonna suck. it's gonna be bad, isn't it? That'll be funny. A little embarrassing. Very funny. What are we playing? Who's this last guy picking? Oh, we're banning Angela? You're right, I'm a Frost, and we're banning Angela? Okay. It's gonna go through, isn't it? Nope. We're good. I have mixed feelings about the ban system. You know, like... Jesus Christ. Ban Panther. Your healers want to ban Panther, guys. Ban Panther. Alright. Should they be able to deal with the Black Panther? Yeah, but some people can't. And the point of bans is not really to ban whoever's super, super good at the moment, except for banning Emma Frost. That's always the reason. The point of bans is to let your team play the game. If your healers can't deal with a Black Panther and they want Black Panther banned, you should ban the character, because if you have to play with healers that can't deal with the Black Panther and the enemy team has a Black Panther that is good, you're going to lose that match. You're not winning that match. I hate to break it to you. Alright, triple heal, it's fine. I'm so bored of triple healing, man. It's fine. I mean, they just nerfed Ultron. Like, they don't have that much damage here. They have Moon Knight. They'll make it work. I think triple heal works really well in solo queue, though. That's it. If you're playing by yourself and you kind of want to win, triple heal is really good because it requires less coordination than a lot of other team comps. It gives you a much wider margin for error than a lot of other team comps. So you kind of get to do whatever you want and not really worry that much. Like, 3 healer ults is just a pain in the ass to play through, and you kind of need to be on top of things in order to deal with it. And you know, a lot of teams are not on top of it. Hulk, okay. Wow, okay. That is my bad. That's, you know, that's entirely my bad, but that is sometimes the issue with triple heal. You just... you don't have that much damage, and you can sometimes get blown up even through 3 healers, because damage is very high in this game. What are they playing? They're on... okay. Yeah, like, triple heal is not going to save you from everything, and even if you have 3 healers, sometimes you are just going to die. Oh, okay. Alright, back up. Okay, never mind. I guess fuck it, we ball. Nice. Okay. Fat Moon Knight ult. Probably didn't need that, if I'm being honest. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of a scuffed ult. I think we kind of have that, but, you know, sometimes you just press Q earlier rather than later and clean up the fight. I don't think they needed that ult either, so it goes both ways. One of Moon Knight's unks. Okay. Alright, oh boy. I keep thinking we're gonna walk a little farther up than we are. Let me get used to that. We're on... goddamn, dude. Okay, he dies, right? Oh, he's not dying. Nice, he finds some kills, he finds some kills. Oh, my aim! Okay, we're back, guys. We never left. Alright, what'd they use? I'm not paying attention. They use Cloak and Dagger? I think that's pretty much it. They're so staggered. Iron Man, okay. They gonna touch? No. Alright.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint.
They just gave us that, but it's fine. Hulk is fully in our spawn, kind of throwing it back, throwing it and the game. We get it almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright, it's supernatural tonight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Don't do that, Hulk.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Dancing in the moonlight, everybody's feeling warm and bright.
Nice deep breath.
It's such a fine and natural sight.
Your big chin.
I'm an arm in it. Oh, I'm bad. I'm so bad. Oh, we backed way the fuck up. Okay. My aim! It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We take that trade. We take that trade. Oh, we don't take these trades. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Okay. You know, it was winnable. I'm not gonna say I didn't make a little boo-boo there, but surely we didn't have to use the second healer ult. Alright, Hulk dies? Let's go. Oh my goodness.
I was looking for one of these. Pull it back.
Only 60 seconds left. Get that vehicle moving again.
Alright, what is that? They're a rocket?
Time to make some legends. Did you see that? This is real firepower.
Alright, we gotta kill the amp. Oh, I'm grounded! I forgot! I forgot! I forgot he does that now! Entirely my bad. Oh, man. I just fully forgot.
I'm back, baby.
Final 10 seconds.
Stop giving people counters to my character! Now we're good. Didn't even need me. Let's go. Luna MVP? I feel like it's a bad habit. If you press tab a lot, check the scoreboard.
Time to switch things
You
up,
shouldn't do that.
including
I do
your
it,
side
and
job.
it's not beneficial in any way. All it does is sometimes make you sad.
The right choice could make
Like,
all the difference.
it's, again, I do it, but you shouldn't. It's a bad habit. No one should do it. I think in You know, it's funny. Overwatch had a lot more information in their scoreboard. You know, like, I'm not saying the medal system was good, but they had it, and I feel like there was some merit to kind of checking and seeing, like, you know, pressing tab and really quick being like, where am I compared to my teammates, right? Like, I'm playing damage, okay? Is my damage noticeably lower than other people's? Because if that's the case, that is bad, and maybe I should swap characters. I feel like that was kind of a relevant thing in that game. Did we not have a sixth player? Okay, we do. I think this game, all you have is the scoreboard. Well, all you have on the scoreboard is the KDA and your numbers. You don't have them relative to anyone else's numbers. And I think that's okay, but you miss a lot of the context, you know? Like, you can have a damage number that seems high, but is actually basically not. I'm so sick of Namor, man. I hate this Aquaman-ass looking motherfucker. Oh, we got res. Oh, they have a rocket. I forgot. Well, that was stupid. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. Never mind. I'm the GOAT. I would never die. Oh, nice freeze. Well, he didn't need to lit ult, but, you know, I respect it. You can just apply an absurd amount of pressure, make sure they can't do anything. Yeah, they committed ults. We're so back. Oh, I'm so good! I'm so good! Entirely not their fault for not punishing me, and absolutely just my play there. Oh man, I love guarding the Galaxy, dude. What? What? Okay. This is a game, man. Good flank. Good flank, Neymar. His wet-ass feet, man. So, if you're Iron Man, this is what you save your ult for, by the way. Not, or, yeah, that, you save it for the clone, or any of the support ults, really. You don't just Kobe that shit into the middle of nowhere. It wasn't even close to us. You actually get a little notification when it's coming. Please don't use it on nothing. I'm kind of begging you here. Okay. Oh, I'm very slow. Forgot they buffed that, too. Oh, shit. Oh! We're good. I would never die. Certainly not like that guy. This Hulk is about to get obliterated. He lived! Do I suck? Oh my god. He lived through that? This cannot be real. Yeah, Iron Man ult, it's very reactable. Our Magneto, honestly, didn't even need to ult it to block it, so the main purpose of that shit, you can spike Jeff. If Jeff goes for his ult, you just kill him. I'm not gonna, like, you know, I think Jeff is not that great, but I'm not gonna lie to you and say that he can't pop off with his ultimate. Sometimes you just gotta use Jeff ult and, you gotta use Iron Man ult, just kill Jeff, you know? Like, next thing is any other healer in their ult, right? Like, they don't live. I love the skin, by the way. Old Man Hawkeye. I'm a big fan of, not actually of Old Man Logan. I'm a big fan of Old Man Hawkeye and Old Man Quill. I kind of wish we got an Old Man Quill skin, which sort of sounds like a euphemism of sorts, but Old Man Hawkeye is cool too. Yeah, see, you see the Iron Man ult. You're not, I don't know, don't use it on anything else, pretty much. Like, you can combo it with Groot sometimes. You can do, like, Groot ult, Iron Man ult, Groot ult, Moon Knight ult, that kind of thing. But this thing, where do I get ult from? You use this to spike healer ults, alright? I get sometimes you want to do a Kobe, but you do not do this. This is not gonna work. It's not that fast, and you get this big ass warning sign when you press it. Did I not start Q? Am I stupid? I did not start Q. You get this big ass warning sign when someone on the enemy team is using Iron Man ult, and it won't work. So don't do it. Please save it to use on a healer ult or something. That's like, this is a big thing that's gonna help you rank up, right? You don't need to be looking for a big play all the time with your ultimate. You know, you don't need to be looking for 6-man Starlord ults, huge Psylocke ults, whatever. You don't have to be looking to get everyone with your Groot ult and like pop off and kill everything. Every ult kind of has a purpose. It serves a function, and it's just an ability with a long cooldown. Which is another thing, by the way. Use your ultimates. If you never use your ultimates, you don't get another one. Like, it doesn't take that long to build an ult unless you suck. So if you just press Q and then build another ult, you force your opponents to react and, like, press things. And that's kind of better a lot of the time than... How fucked up is the Hela Namor team up? Do we need to ban Hela? I'm gonna ban Hela. You don't need to be looking for like a massive ult every time, right? So what does Iron Man ult do? It can kill tanks. That's a nice thing. It does do enough damage to just delete tanks from the game, which is pretty cool. But mainly it does enough damage in one instance to remove healers from the game. And when you do that, they lose. If you like, if you're in a fight, this is probably happened to you. If you're in a fight and your Luna Snow is dancing, and she gets Iron Man ulted and dies, fight is over. Actually, like, you're down one, you're down a healer, and they traded like Iron Man ult for nothing. Okay, well, I can tank, but it is what it is. You know, like, what are you getting out of anything, you know? Like, you can just kind of... God, what do I even play? I'm gonna play Thor. You know what? I like Thor. He's fun. Yeah, you don't need to look for even one kill. First of all, this is another thing. People complain about solo ults, like, oh, you have to kill one guy. You kill one guy with an ultimate, and your opponents, like, don't, you just, I don't know, it's hypothetical, because I play a lot of Starlord. If you ult a Starlord, and they quote-unquote counter it by popping, like, a Luna ult, or a Mantis ult, or a Cloak and Dagger ult, or something, which happens pretty frequently, and you still get a kill, or even you don't die, that's positive. Because you don't need a damage ult to kill people, unless you suck. And you do sometimes need a healer ult to keep your team alive, even if they're not actively getting ulted. Where's that portal?
The enemy is here.
Okay. Punisher. Looks like we're swapping mag. Widow. Always the same. What happened to Strange?
Beware. We are in the sights of a sniper.
Alright. Just kill her again.
I am barely wounded.
You might be able to tell, I play a lot less tank than I do damage. But I actually like tank a lot. People complain about having to play tank, and I'm like, nah, you get to play tank. Tank is fire. Can we kill this guy? Can we kill this Thor? Not if I miss all my projectiles. Let's go. Oh. 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 I thought we were gonna walk forward, chat. We gotta walk forward when your tank walks forward. Sometimes people ask, one of my teammates is making a mistake. It's me. I'm the teammate. I'm the Thor that made a mistake. And they say, you know, my teammate is making a mistake. They're pushing too far up. What do? You fucking help them. Alright? I don't care if your teammate is fucking I can't come up with an analogy. I don't care if your teammate is doing the stupidest shit you've ever seen. Alright? Like, the way these games work, it is better to have everyone doing the wrong thing than it is to have one person doing the right thing. Oh my god, I'm cooked, I'm cooked, I'm cooked. Where's my team? I'm cooked. I need to get off this character. I do not play this guy. We are gonna swap to mag.
Target neutralized. Control lost.
It's fine. I like mag. He's
Someone scratch my back.
he's fun.
Plasma.
I know, he lies as easily as he breathes.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Nice. Oh god damn it! Probably didn't need the amp. I can't lie.
I am ready to put on a show.
Maximum pulse.
Nice. Easy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If you have like, okay, there's an example from a game I was watching a little while ago. These guys had their healers basically continuously, I'm gonna play Frost. They had their healers continuously like pushing slightly too aggressively. And by slightly, I mean they would walk into a 1v6. They would ult forward as Cloak and Dagger, and they would take the fight in 1v6. And that is not what you want to be doing on that character, broadly speaking. And their team wouldn't help them, which is understandable, because if you have a guy that's pushing like an idiot into the entire enemy team, your first instinct is usually not going to be, oh boy, I gotta help that guy.
4,
I gotta make sure they're,
1.
I gotta make sure they're not dying.
Capture the mission area.
But actually, that is what you have to do, because if you let one person push in by themselves and they die and they get themselves killed and you're like down a healer or a damage or a tank or whatever, you still lose the fight. It doesn't matter if everyone else is doing the right thing, right? Because you're down a person. God, I love Emma Frost. I hate Emma Frost.
Mission area is yours to capture now. Mission area is yours.
Alright, we get the skill, we get the skill, we get the skill, we get the skill. Can somebody shoot the fucking Iron Man? Oh my god. Okay, where is it, where is it, where is it? Shoot this, by the way. Only support ult in the game you can just turn off without having to, like, kill an invincible support. The thing stands perfectly still. Ah! Where's the team? God, chat! Do not leave your tank by themselves. Oh my god. I guess that's my bad for not knowing that that's where everyone went. But, you know, there's no voice comms. I'm fighting for my life out here. How am I supposed to know that y'all backed up? Please tell your tank that you're retreating. Okay, what is going on here? They have a penny or Moon Knight's dead? Kill this guy? Can we kill him, please? Oh god. Alright. We get the penny, we get the penny, we get the penny. Let's go. Oh, it's so easy. This character is so fucking stupid. So, there's you play against Emma Frost, guys. Hawkeye swap, I actually really like. I also really like the Iron Man swap. This is for the other team. To, you know, to be clear. Because I swapped Emma Frost and their tanks no longer got to play the game, which does happen pretty frequently. You shoot her from long range, and if you're a tank, you don't walk into her. Because if you walk into an Emma Frost, you will perish. You'll just have a bad time. Doctor Strange, not great into Frost, because you can't block command grabs. If you play fighting games, you know this. She will grab you through your shield. Let's see if I do it in the clip. She'll grab you through the shield, she'll kick you in a wall, and you will die. Oh, this is a Thor clip? We don't care about that. Yeah, she'll kick you in a wall and you'll die pretty instantly. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm new around here. My wife is not here. This is technically the first stream. This is technically the first stream we've done. We're gonna be streaming together, mostly, in the future. As in, starting this Wednesday. But I actually kind of just wanted to see if I could get tech working. I'm glad you think so. You know, we thought about it, and we were like, we play video games most nights. So why not try streaming a little bit? And we were both a little insecure about our personal identities and faces, so we discovered that we can VTube, and that would surely solve all our problems. You can actually see her, by the way, on my right. I'm looking at her right now. That's, she's a little motionless right now, but she's there. And yeah, my name is Oakley, and this is Annie. I don't know, I did a little... I've kind of wanted to stream on Twitch for a while. I did a little... when I was in college, I actually played on an Overwatch team, like a collegiate Overwatch team, and we did some like charity streams and stuff, and I thought that was really fun. That was actually some of my best memories of college, because I was not a party person, which, if you knew me in real life, would not surprise you. And seeing as how I am playing video games and streaming them with a 3D avatar, you might be able to infer that that way as well. Nothing against parties or, of course, VTubing. It was never really my thing. So I did things like play on Overwatch team. And yeah, we did some charity streams, and they were really fun. And I've kind of wanted to get back into Twitch streaming for a while because of that. But, you know, life got busy, as life often does. And we didn't have much of an opportunity to do that until today, about an hour ago, which we started. We play a lot of shooters. We play some other games too. I really love a good single-player RPG. I played Expedition 33 back when that first came out, and I loved that game. Which is, I know that's a little bit of a hot take. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is a good game, actually. It's a very hot take that I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with. But it was... What's the word? I mean, like, I just really like it. And I really like the music in that game, too. I'm a big music guy. We actually both are... we met in high school, me and my wife, and we were... we're both in high school choir. We both sing. And again, you know, this guy, you're telling me, didn't go to a lot of parties in college? But it's true. And we sing together sometimes still, on occasion. Matthew? Oh, look at my lawyer, dude. I'm going to jail! I play the guitar. I play the piano too, actually, and maybe at some point I'll play that for all our viewers. I would actually love to. You know, I've always had a little bit of stage fright when it comes to performing, but something about the anonymity here makes it a little bit easier, I think, to think about doing. Wow, I'm so good. Don't feel it. I believe it. Share in love with me. I haven't used this rocket team mode at all, as a matter of fact. I know that it exists, and it's existed for a while at this point, but it's just never something I got the chance to play. So, we've been playing this game since day one, and usually we used to play with, I say we, I'm going to say we a lot. We refers generally to me and Annie. We don't do a whole lot of things without each other these days. Oh, that's bad. Okay. You know, we gotta start pressing ults at some point. Okay. Alright, good stuff. We don't do a whole lot of things without each other. Sometimes we do, like when my wife leaves me for the weekend and leaves me to stream by myself to make sure everything's working fine for this Wednesday. Where, again, we will be streaming together, as we will be doing most streams. Whew. I'm not sure I understand what Daredevil is actually supposed to do, by the way. Is he... I guess he's a brawl DPS, right? Like, he's an anti-flanker? He can see through walls, I think. Seems kind of dicey. Okay. He's definitely doing something. He gets out? I'm gonna cry, dude. But, you know, when we would play this game, we would play it with some of our other friends who, unfortunately, are not VTubers, though we're always happy to have and or make some VTuber friends, especially if you play any of the games we play, which are mostly shooters, but, like I said, sometimes other things. You know, okay, I gotta get out of here. I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike and, like, Team Fortress 2 and stuff, so that's where my kind of taste in games comes from, but I'm down to play other things pretty much whenever, you know. I think a lot of people, not like streamers necessarily, but a lot of people restrict themselves a little on terms of what they're willing to try, and kind of just gotta be open to try new things, you know. It's fun to try new things. Oh, you can block that, okay. Damn, he's good. Woo! Yeah, we usually play this game with other people. And I don't usually play by myself. But I've been playing since day one. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I played Overwatch in a collegiate team for a few years. We weren't any good, but I played a lot of Overwatch, and it's really the same as this game. Some haters will try to convince you that, you know, you can only play one or the other, and they can't exist in harmony, but it's the same game, it's got the same community. I like this one a little better, because I like Marvel a lot. And the skills transfer. So when we played, again, starting day one, we kind of got up to Celestial, and I fell off for a little bit because I don't really like playing games by myself all that much. It makes me kind of sad, and I'm sad a lot, but I don't really like being sad, so I try to avoid it. And, you know, they added a thing where you can't matchmake with groups of 4, and we played with 4 people, so suddenly I was like, oh, find a different game to play, I guess. But, you know, now that we're going to give this whole VTubing thing a little shot, I'm actually really excited to come back to this game. Again, I really like this game. I think that it's fun. I think the character design, too, is really cool. Very unique takes on classic Marvel characters. Huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan, and I think Star-Lord looks fantastic. Not necessarily with the skin I'm using, although the skin is awesome, but just in general. Which, as a little fun fact, one of the reasons why I love the Guardians of the Galaxy so much is our first date was actually to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2 on opening day. You can probably do some math to figure out exactly how old we are based on that. Don't, or like approximately how old we are, but yeah, that's kind of the, I also have always been into these kind of sci-fi IPs and space westerns and things. You know, I love Star Wars, but that's why I love the Guardians of the Galaxy in particular so much. I have a lot of issues with the movies, but it's always going to be, you know, the first thing we ever kind of did together romantically. Though we were friends for a little while before, a little bit of friends to lovers action. This Strange is kind of sick with it, with the ults. Like, I can't say that it's just me, you know? He's kind of grooving. Yeah, I mean, that's why I put so much time into this game over Overwatch. I don't really care about the Overwatch characters that much. I do like Cassidy a lot. I'm quite a fan of Westerns, as you may be able to tell by my outfit. But, you know, being able to play as some of my favorite... I love Spider-Man, too. I grew up with Spider-Man, watching Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man in particular. And, you know, it's... I love these characters. And having a game where you get to play as these characters... in a game where it's specifically like that weird genre of hero shooters that I'm strangely into and play a lot of, this has been a lot of fun for me. I'm interested. I assume you are also a VTuber. I see your username, RenikaVT. And also, thanks for the follow. I see that you followed us about 7 minutes ago. I really appreciate that. What kind of stuff do you like to play, or like to stream, or whatever? You know, assuming you're still here. A little of everything. I get that. I think I would... I like to think I like a little bit of everything. I mostly play shooters, but I mean, I just played through Ghost of Yotei the other day. That was fantastic. You know, it's a weird kind of thing where, like, probably if I had to name my top 10 favorite games ever, like 9 of them would be shooters, but there's so many games that aren't shooters that I like or love because they don't raise my blood pressure. What have you played recently? Like I said, I played through Ghost of Yotei, which I actually have opinions on. I think it's really good, don't get me wrong, and I think that there are cowards who fear strong female protagonists that aren't going to be into that. We double banned Panther? Oh. It's over, dude. We're banning Blade. We're not banning Blade. I need to vote for something. Jeez, man. But I really like Yotei. I really like Ghost of Tsushima too, and I think it's because probably one of the first games I ever kind of played was. Alright, it's gonna be one of those games. One of the first like real, I say real video games, is Assassin's Creed that I played. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood I played first. I did go back and play Assassin's Creed 2 and the first one. I think that sort of, you know, yeah, we all hate Ubisoft these days, but there's something nice and comfy about just like an open world stealth 'em up game like that. Mario Kart powered Cult of the Lamb. I haven't played Cult of the Lamb. I heard it's great. I've seen gameplay of it. I read the comic book because I do read a lot of comic books, and I'm very interested in it, but I haven't played it. This is a team comp. All right. I did play Hades 2 as well. I bought it actually when it first went on early access, and then I played it a bunch, and then I stopped, and then 1.0 dropped. And I was like, oh shit, for real? Then I played it again, and I did not do it on stream because, like I said, this is our first stream, but I really enjoyed Hades 2. Have you finished it, or you just kind of, you know, I don't like to assume other people have the same horrible schedule that I do that lets them finish games the week they come out. But yeah, I am curious if you finished it or not, because I think a lot of people have been talking about the ending, and it's I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't finished it. But all I'll say is that there's been some discourse around it, and I'm curious if you have opinions on the discourse or not. And if you don't, honestly, that's probably a lot more healthy. I haven't finished it. I gotcha. These games are hard. Like, I don't know if you've tried God mode, the, like, I don't want to say easy mode, but the reduced difficulty if you're really struggling. Because I think that It's really cool. I am someone that will play games on not necessarily the hardest difficulty, but that will try to play on high difficulty if possible. What? Am I gonna have to play Hella? Oh no. I'm gonna have to play a healer. We're on Ultron Jeff? Okay. Yeah, I really like difficulty settings. I love that Hades and Hades 2 have God mode as like an option, because chat won't let you change the fuck chat, dude. So difficulty settings are good, alright? People wanna play their game how they wanna play it. Oh, I'm cooked! Then that's chill, but like, you know, having fun is more important than having some... Oh, God. Than earning some abstract, like, non-existent brownie points for playing the game, quote-unquote, the correct way. You know what I mean? Like, I love that we are doing difficulty settings in games. And we are letting people play them. Okay, what was it, the game? It was Dark Souls. I played Dark Souls 3 with a buddy of mine that loves Dark Souls. I gotta switch to a healer. This is not good. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Rocket. We played Dark Souls 3, and I remember there was some big kerfuffle about how in Dark Souls, the Dark Souls guy, Mr. Dark Souls, was saying, like, oh, we don't do difficulty options because you just have to play the game how it was intended to be played. And I get that. I consider myself, I'm an English major, unfortunately, which I feel is kind of common for, oh, god damn it! I just got back! I feel like it's understandable to not want to compromise your vision, right? You want a game to be hard, I get it, but not everyone is into that, and sometimes you just want to take in the atmosphere and enjoy the lore and the story. And forcing people to play on high difficulties, again, not like your chat, but I mean like the developers, because that happens sometimes. Forcing people to play on a very high difficulty in a difficult game is counterproductive, because I think a lot of people just aren't going to have fun. You know, I actually fell off of Dark Souls 3 the first time I played it, because I was not into the difficulty. I was like, I kind of just want to play something that's like a little chill, you know? But, fucking hell. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Alright. Baby mode is great. Alright, I'm just gonna say. Like, some people... I hate these old, like, Bethesda games. Not that I hate the games. I love the games. But they used to do this thing where they were like, the high difficulties are like a man mode or testosterone mode, or like for people that are real gamers. And then they would have the easy difficulty be like, oh, baby difficulty. Ooh, I play this difficulty because I'm like a child. It's like, you don't have to kink shame people for... That was not the correct word to use there. I apologize. We don't have to shame people for playing on lower difficulties, alright? Like, it's fine. It's whatever you have fun with, you know? And I think especially with such a story-driven game like Hades. Although, you know, I think if you've gotten to the second zone, you can probably clear the game. Hades does a good job too of giving you a lot of progression and making... Okay. What is what? All right, I don't know what's going on with the comps here. If you have fun playing on a difficulty that is not the highest difficulty, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that, or there shouldn't be anything wrong with it. Although, as someone that engages every once in a while with Twitch, I do understand wanting your streamer to play on high difficulties or on normal difficulty to watch them suffer. That's not good.
We are undefeatable!
Can we kill this guy? Can we kill this guy? Can we kill this guy? We can kill this guy.
Chin up. This is natural anger.
Oh man, I'm so tired of seeing Jeff everywhere.
I am ready to put on a show.
I love Jeff Shark as a character. I hate him. Oh god damn it! Oh, I should have slept him.
I need assistance.
We are not receiving peels. Half the team is on the other side of a wall. It's not good. The other thing too is, you know, I play a lot of these multiplayer games, and sometimes I'm just like, you know, I want to play something that's chill. I want to play something that's relaxing, and I don't want to like play balls to the wall difficulty just to satisfy my masculine urge to suffer. I'm glad that Jeff is good now. I'll say that. I kind of... Okay, for a long time, Jeff was really bad. I don't know how into this game you are, but Jeff was unfortunate, and he's a great character. I love Jeff, but just to be honest, he was kind of unplayable. I think he was arguably the worst character in the game. That's not good. And they buffed him, and now he's playable. And I am very happy that he's pretty good now. I think that I would rather every character be playable. I get that his ult is annoying. Some people really hate his ult, but you know, the math of it for a long time was like you would ult. I just talked about this earlier to nobody, but you would ult as Jeff, and you would basically get a couple people, maybe if the enemy team doesn't know how to play around it. We need to back up, and then you jump off a cliff. But even if you get somebody, usually you would get like one person. Even if you get somebody, you're depriving your team of a healer. And in games like this, specifically this one, because damage is so high and healers are so strong, losing a healer is like, okay, well, it's funny. Earlier I talked about using Iron Man ult at point blank to kill healers. For a really long time, Jeff would just die when he would use his ult. And even if he didn't die, your team would die, because if Jeff doesn't die, his team dies because they're down a healer. And it's just not worth it. Oh, this is super bad. Okay. Get oh, damn it.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Oh boy. Damn, I'm good. Fight is never lost. It's always winnable. It's always winnable. And, you know, basically they added for Jeff, just when he ults, he leaves behind a healing pool. And I think that's enough. I actually think Jeff is fine now. I think he's really good. Well, I don't know if I'd go really good, but I think he's super playable, and I'm happy about that. It makes me really sad when characters are bad. Especially in a game like this, because, one, sometimes they'll end up on my team. I had a string of time where every time I had a Jeff on my team, I would lose. And the other thing is, if Jeff is your favorite character, you don't want to, like, you want him to be good, you know? I want people to be able to play their characters. I'm very bad at Spider-Man, but I can play Star-Lord, and he's one of my favorite Marvel characters, and it's always made me very happy to be able to do that. Little bit of an interesting portal. Okay. Wow, that's really upsetting. Yeah, it's nice for people to get to play who they want. I'm not saying every character has to work in every comp, but if you're #1 Jeff enjoyer, you should be able to play Jeff and not throw the game. If you love Wanda Maximoff, or the Scarlet Witch, who has unfortunately been not great since the game came out. And keep in mind, I'm speaking from the perspective of my opinion. I think Scarlet Witch is playable. I just like, you know, there's the different ranks in this game become very different environments, and characters shift very heavily. But it sucks if you're like, oh, I love Scarlet Witch, and then you go to try to play her and you just suffer. It happens a lot in card games too. Igniting the time stream. Okay. You know, this is a Star Wars card game that I started playing when it came out last year, and it feels really bad to be like, yeah, I love Star Wars. Luke Skywalker is fantastic. I love Luke Skywalker. And it's like, okay, is he any good? No. What about Obi-Wan Kenobi? Is he any good? No. But you can play Boba Fett, except he's banned because he's too good. Excuse me. And also Jango Fett is banned because he's too good. Oh, we can... yeah, we can ban Frost. We have a Thor and a Venom? Well, we absolutely ban Frost. I just say you play Pal World. Also Mario Kart. I'm wondering, is it easy to... I have very little knowledge about streaming tech, and is it easy to get... My audio sounds like it changed? Oh, like in a bad way? Or a good way? Because I didn't do anything, so that could be not good. Let's ban Panther. It's echoey. That's interesting. Huh. Let me try something. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that, but let's see. How is this better? Is this worse? Is anything different? Yeah, well, I guess that ties into what I was saying, is I really have no idea about any of this streamer tech stuff. I played around with OBS a little bit when I was in college before this, and you know, it was fine, but I didn't really know what I was doing. So I'm wondering if it's hard to set up... I assume you played Mario Kart on the Switch. I'm wondering if it's hard to set up like streaming from a console, because I have a PlayStation. I actually also have a Switch that I don't play that much stuff on it. I played Fire Emblem back when... Fire Emblem Three Houses. Back when that came out. And I played... what else did I play? I played Smash. That might be it. Oh, I played Zelda. I bought it for Zelda. I just forgot. I love Zelda, man. I didn't play Tears of the Kingdom, though, because I didn't like Breath of the Wild as much as I thought I was going to. I feel like... okay, what's your house? Which house are you? I'll tell you what mine is after. I don't want to color your response. But I know people have really strong opinions about that game. Blue Lions, I get that. I am a Golden Deer enjoyer, but I do love all of my children equally. I did not finish my Blue Lions Wiki. That's the only one I didn't finish, because I, at that point, had played through the game 2 full times with, I did Black Eagles and then Golden Deer. And I was tired. I couldn't do it. But I love that game. All the students are great, yes. I think my favorite, not like leaders, but some of my favorite students, I remember Dorothea was my goat, my sad queen. I liked Sylvain a lot for similar reasons. He always struck me as a character that's like hiding a lot of sadness behind a very, very thin veneer of casual womanizing, and I like those kinds of characters. I love sad characters, man. Jeez, I gotta lock in here. Yeah, I'm excited about the new one. I know this is a prequel. I maybe should go back and finish my Blue Lions playthrough before that comes out. But it's hard. There's so many games, and it's, I don't know, I guess it's hard to muster the willpower to play through a game that I've already played through a couple of times, because it's like the first half, you know, they should have done is let you like restart from the halfway point of that game, and like let you, you know what I mean? I kind of was not that into like, oh, you gotta replay the entire first half of the game again. God, he's so legendary. I'm gonna die. Never mind. I've never died. But prequel is good. I didn't play Engage. It looked a little goofy to me. I'm wondering if you played it. I like my fantasy kind of serious, and Engage looked a little bit too silly for me. Just personally. Although I know that a lot of people really liked it. Engage was not good? Okay. Well, it's good to hear I didn't miss out on much. Yeah, I don't know if it was my favorite. I haven't played that much Fire Emblem. I played a little bit of Fire Emblem. The first one I played was Awakening. I was kind of on a whim. I like strategy games. I played a lot of XCOM, and Midnight Suns was so good, man. People will tell you that Midnight Suns sucked, but I love Midnight Suns. That game is fantastic. But I played Fire Emblem Awakening. I did not play it legally because I do not own a 3DS. But I kind of just downloaded it, and I was like, you know, people have talked about this game a lot. Lucina is in Smash. I don't know who this character is, but I like strategy games, so I'll give it a shot. And I think I got my emulator running. I got my legal 3DS running at about 10 in the morning. It was like summer vacation. I was still in school, so I didn't have anything to do. But, you know, I launched that, and then I think I played it for 8 hours. I was really into it for some reason. I accidentally married Crom, like many other people, and you know, it was great. And I don't know if I'd say I like Awakening more than I like Three Houses, or vice versa, but I will say Awakening was my first, and I really have a soft spot for it. Oh, we are losing this fight. But yeah, back to my original question that was, what, like 10 minutes ago? I'm wondering how difficult it is to, I could probably Google this, but how difficult it is to basically like capture a stream of a game that's not on PC, a game that's on the Switch. We need to stop walking in. They're popping alts? Yeah, that's fine. They have nothing for next fight. Because that's something I'm curious about doing. It's not super difficult. You need a capture card. Oh, how expensive are capture cards? Is this like a, you know, like a, you can afford this type thing, or is this like a, you can afford this, parentheses, you can't? Wow, I did not need to ult. I didn't even almost need to ult. That's fun. Depends on the brand. Okay. I mean, are we talking like, can I get a decent one for like $100? Because I still need to get a decent, to be honest, I still need to get a decent VTuber model. Two, actually. So maybe this will have to be a thing that is kind of like a later thing than like a right now thing. Cheap viewers on stream, dude. I'm okay. I'm not gonna pay for streamers, dog, but I appreciate the offer. Thanks for coming to the chat, I guess. Yeah, you know, we are not, again, I say we are not looking to really make any kind of money from this, but our kind of plan, if you can call it that, is if we get a steady viewer base and that kind of thing, then this is something we can invest a little more money into and buy things like better models and capture cards. But I have a lot of games I really like. Okay, I'll see you guys later. We have a lot of games. What is happening? All right. Us against the world. Oh, fuck! Alright. We're out. You bought yours, it was 80, but it might be more now. Okay. That's not too bad. I can probably swing that at some point. Unfortunately, I mentioned this. I have an English degree. My budget is $0. That is how much we spent on. Okay, let's just stop walking. That's how much we spent on this. I'm interested though. Like I have a PlayStation. I have games I like on the PlayStation. And I have a Switch, and I have games I like on the Switch, and if we stream more, it'll definitely become something that I'm going to want to do. You know, we're expecting to do, at some point, more... Oh, that's not good. Okay. We're expecting at some point to do more kind of solo streams. Not a lot of them, but you know, there are single-player games, and we're not always going to be on together, so Capture Card would be good to stream some of those. Although, it's ironic, I like that PlayStation exclusives and console-based exclusives are becoming a thing of the past. At the same time, it makes it feel kind of redundant that I bought a PlayStation 5. The only game I think I have on that is not also available on PC is Ghost of Yotei right now. Because what, Persona's on PC now? Yakuza's coming to PC? Or it's on PC? I think it's on PC. So it feels a little... You know, it's good that you're not locked out of certain games just because you don't have a certain kind of console, but it does make the PlayStation feel slightly like a waste of money, although I got to play Spider-Man on it, and that's sort of why I got it, so I'm satisfied. That's kind of a funny story. When I was a kid, I was in a, what was that, like a Radio Shack? I was in a Radio Shack with my dad, back when Radio Shack was still a thing, and my dad is big into tech. He's like a comp sci guy. He likes to buy tech, so we were I'm kind of losing myself. We were at a Radio Shack, and I loved Spider-Man. I was a kid, and I loved Spider-Man. I was the kid in the meme going, Spider-Man, that was me. Spectacular Spider-Man was my favorite show. Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire was my favorite movie ever. And I saw this game, Spider-Man 2, was on the shelves. The promotional... Is that the right word? Promotional? Promotional game for the movie, which ended up being fantastic. If anyone has not seen it, you should. I think it's one of the best superhero movies ever made. They banned Penny. You banned Panther? You banned Panther. I saw this game, and I was like, I want to get this game dead. Except I didn't sound anything like I do now, because it was probably like 6. I don't know. I don't even know how old I was. And he was like, yeah, we can't buy this. And I'm like, why can't we buy it? We have a computer at home. Our computer was dog shit, by the way. I think it was chugging running Lego Island. So I was not... It was not a gamer at that point. I was I had a Game Boy Advance, and that's what I played stuff on. But we couldn't buy it, and he explained it to me because we don't have a PlayStation 2. It's on a console called the PlayStation 2, and I was like, "Oh, can we buy a PlayStation 2?" And he said no because that would be insane. Also, my parents are very Chinese, and they would not spend money on video games to that extent. Game Boy Advance was fine because they needed a way to shut me up on car trips, but for a PlayStation 2, no. And so I grew up hearing about Spider-Man 2 as this is one of the greatest games ever made. This game is fantastic. The swinging is excellent. It makes you feel like you're Spider-Man. And it was always something that I was just like, okay, I'm never going to play this game, I guess. I still haven't played it, actually. I don't have a PlayStation 2, and I haven't emulated it. Because, in part, they announced Spider-Man, Marvel's Spider-Man, for the PlayStation 4. I did not have a PlayStation 4. And I was watching this game, I heard about it, everyone's talking about it, swinging, they were like, it's just like Spider-Man 2. It's fantastic. It plays so well, it really makes you feel like you're Spider-Man. And I'm like, oh, it's happening again. But I was able to get a PlayStation 4, and I played it, and it was really good. That game, I don't cry at a lot of stuff, and I didn't cry at that game, but I almost cried. And for people that know me, that is something. That is pretty damn relevant. It's great. That's one of my feel-good games. And then, funnily enough, I hear the announcement, oh, we're doing Spider-Man Miles Morales sequel to Spider-Man. You need a PlayStation 5. If you have a PlayStation 4, you can't play this game. And you can't do this to me again. But it worked out. I got a PlayStation 5. We're lucky enough. I feel very lucky, to be honest. I think that... Okay, there's a thing that Asian parents do where they're like, think about how lucky you are. You know, you didn't grow up... This is vaguely racist, but you didn't grow up in Africa with nothing to eat and no technology. Or maybe that's just my parents, and my parents are just a little racist. But I do feel very lucky a lot of the time, and you know, we didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up, but they always made an effort to get me like toys and things. They always went out of their way to like at least attempt to make sure that I am entertained, not just like, you know, not just not dying, but actually enjoying myself as a child. I got really into card games as a kid because my parents bought me a Yu-Gi-Oh deck when I was a kid because I watched the anime and I was like, I gotta play this game. Don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. Alright, we're just gonna alter spawn. Make sure they can't get out of here. Haters will tell you this was a battle. But they're not on Strange, so if we just hold them here, they actually can't get to the point, and we kind of just win. Moon Knight's Unk? I'm bad? I'm good? Let's go. I was able to play Spider-Man, and that was actually... I'm so happy about this. At the time, she was my girlfriend. Annie was able to be there with me when I booted up Spider-Man for the first time. It was the first game I played on my PS4, which is the first non-Nintendo console I ever owned. I had a Game Boy Advance, and then I got a Wii, and I played Skyward Sword on that thing. I played Twilight Princess on that thing, and I love... haters will tell you that Skyward Sword is gimmicky and bad. I love Skyward Sword. That game is fantastic. But, you know, I like... like I said, I almost cried at that game. It wasn't because of the ending. I mean, it was because of the ending, but it was just because of the experience of, like, getting to play that. And for so long, it was just this really specific thing, this, like, really specific fantasy that I had of being able to play the Spider-Man game that I was never able to do because of console exclusives. Not that my PC would have ever run Spider-Man back in the day, but, you know, I was always jonesing for it. I just wanted to be Spider-Man. I wanted to sling some web, you know? Excuse me. And I think it's a good thing that console exclusives aren't really a thing. To be entirely honest. Oh, okay. So that is an example of a bad Luna ult. This is a little learning thing. If you're gonna pop a support ult, it's not enough to just keep your team alive. This is something that a lot of people don't get. If you pop your healer ult as, like, I don't know, you're playing Luna, and you're sitting there for, it's 8 seconds now, they nerfed it? 10 seconds? It's 10 seconds? You sit there for 10 seconds, and no one dies, but the enemy team doesn't die either. And they kind of just, like, nothing happens for 10 seconds. That's not good. That's a bad ult. That's the same as, like, it's not exactly the same. It's the same as popping a DPS ult, doing nothing and dying. It's very similar, because The point of a support ult is to enable plays. Sometimes it enables plays by preventing your team from dying. Usually it enables plays, the other part of that is while your team is unable to die, you go and kill the other team. If you pop your ult and nothing happens, like, if the enemy team also commits stuff, like if they also commit a healer ult, it's fine. But if you Luna ult and you're dancing and you sit there for 10 seconds and nothing happens, that's bad. That's actually really bad, because as soon as your ult ends, they're just going to start killing you again, and not only are they going to start killing you, you're not going to have a healer ult to respond to them killing you. Damn it. Alright, that's fine. Haters will also tell you that's a bad support damage ult. And it wasn't fantastic, but here's the thing, right? They pop their support ult in reaction, they get nothing out of it, and then we just kill them after. You don't need a damage ult to kill people, but like, sometimes you need a support ult to stay alive. In theory, you shouldn't, but sometimes you just do. And so DPS ults should just be popped. Like, not literally on cooldown, you should have a plan for it. My plan there was to kill somebody, and then I didn't, because Scarlet Witch has a dash. But, you know, if you support ult and nothing happens, and all you do is delay your team's death by like 10 seconds, it's not actually all that helpful. And that's something that, I'm not going to say it's a mistake. I mean, you know, sometimes you just ult and it doesn't get a ton of value. But a lot of people sort of assume that the Storm kind of popped off. Wow. It's like keeping your team alive is enough, and so they'll be really passive with their support ults. But if you, I don't think I asked what you play in this game, but a lot of the time when your team pops a support ult, and this is something that supports have to keep in mind as well, is when you press Q as a support, that's your team's time to like get aggressive and walk forward and start looking for kills, or at least farm their ults so they can find kills after if the enemy team is also using a support ult, right? I will spin in the middle of the entire enemy team when I'm Star-Lord if we're in a support ult, because they can't kill me, or the likelihood they kill me is very low, and it makes sure I have my ult for when theirs ends, right? A lot of the time you'll have these fights where both Lunas are just dancing at each other, and the teams are stacked really close together, and if you're not playing someone like an Iron Man, you probably aren't going to kill anyone, but you can at least farm your ult, or you can try to force people to burn cooldowns, or even try to catch them out of position and kill them after the ult ends, which is good. You know, if you ult and no one dies for the duration of the ult, but then people die right after, that's not good, and it's hard to avoid that sometimes, because, to be honest, sometimes you don't make a mistake. Sometimes the enemy team just is good and they pop off, you know what I mean? But I do see a lot of support ults that are kind of not useless per se, but that people don't use to their fullest extent because they don't walk forward and try to like get really aggressive. The only tank you'll play is Emma. That's a good tank to play. If you play tank, my two recommendations would be Emma Frost. She's been Bucky. My two recommendations would be Emma Frost and Magneto, just because they're good. Play a lot of support in DPS, yeah. I also, funnily, think that that's kind of common.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna take this game. We banned Frost. We did ban Frost. Play Thor.
I am Asgardian, but I am the god of thunder.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You know what? We'll play triple heal. I'll go Ultron.
The might.
Here's another pro tip for this game. Your character, like, someone on your team hovers a character, don't steal the character from them. Because best case scenario, you make them salty. There's nothing you accomplish by doing that. Kind of a dick move. I would... Emma's interesting. She gets banned a lot. I think that's the problem with learning her. But she's so good. Who do you play for support? DPS is kind of whatever. I think you can really play whatever you want in terms of DPS. But I would recommend everyone know how to play hit scan. I run into so many games where people are like, oh, I don't know how to play hit scan, you know? I understand that not everyone has the hit scan brain or the hit scan skill. Like I've been playing Team Fortress 2 and Counter-Strike for years. Literally since I was a child, I've been playing these games. And aim is a skill that you can only learn by doing. You can't really, like... People ask, like, what's the best way to learn aim? You kind of don't. You just play the game. You know what I mean? Which sounds like, you know, learn the game vibe, but that kind of just is the way it is. That said, hit scan is so important. I think everyone should learn hit scan. Hit scan characters are good. Hela is still one of the best characters in the game. Phoenix is one of the best characters in the game. Punisher also is excellent. Like, you can never go wrong with these characters. People will say, like, oh, you can counter Hela. You can't counter Hela. There's no counter to Hela. If Hela's good, she just kills you. And same thing with Phoenix, same thing with Punisher, same thing with, to a lesser degree, Star-Lord, because he doesn't have any range, but he still just shoots you in the face with a gun. Like, there's no counterplay to getting shot. Okay. Now what we do is we re-engage with ours. I need healing. I need healing. Alright. Guess I'll go fuck myself. C&D, and there's Jeff Rocket. That's a lot of characters. That's a lot of them. Which is really good. I would recommend... I'm gonna go Adam. I would recommend you try... Oh, you said... I just missed that. I was gonna recommend Luna. I don't play Luna, by the way. I always recommend people play Luna, and I think I have 5 minutes of playtime on that character. But yeah, that if you know how to, like, if you learn to a pretty decent level all of those characters, then you're chilling. Like, you don't even have to be great. Flexibility is good. I think C&D alone and Rocket, now that he's turbo busted, I think Rocket is insane after the latest patch. Yeah, you don't want to be a one-trick pony. I will say, of the characters in the game, it's mostly okay to be a one-trick pony with healing, but it always helps to have more options in your back pocket, no matter what your role is. And with healing, you know, especially if something gets banned, that's the other big thing people don't always think about. But Invis, Rocket alone are probably good enough for most scenarios. Like, what is happening? It's just kind of about, like, the very specific situations. Like, don't play Rocket into a Phoenix. That's what I would recommend. Oh, I'm dead? Oh, no. I'm gonna have to res. Yeah, I don't know if you have, like, a... The other thing, too, is kind of having an awareness of where and when to swap. A lot of people will have a lot of characters they play, but not really understand what the advantages of them are, and, like, why you pick different characters. I think Cloak and Dagger is kind of always good, but some of the big things are Cloak and Dagger is really good into like against dive, and Cloak and Dagger and Inviswoman both actually.
Like a shepherd
They
tends
have
to his
thing.
flock.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna stay at him. You know,
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost.
I'll play Mantis.
Life.
Especially if you're learning Mantis. I'll play some Mantis.
Get ready.
Rocket is not as good against dive per se. Rocket's a little weird. Rocket, I think, is never bad now. I think his ult is fantastic. I think he's just a little bit potentially overtuned even. But Rocket is probably best for Brawl, and the big thing with Rocket, he does so much damage. Like, he actually does... This might not be true anymore, but for a long time, Rocket did more raw damage per second with his gun at close range than the Punisher. And people are kind of unaware of that. They were like, "Oh, Rocket, he's just a healer." And it's like, if you shoot people, they will die. And it's like, obviously, Mantis and Atom are a little bit more based on doing damage. Why did my Mr. Fantastic just jump on a cliff? Okay. This is not the comp to have swapped off of Atom. But yeah, Rocket does a lot of damage. If you have a lot of like aggressive tanks on the enemy team, or like a Blade or something, going Rocket can actually really help your team like find kills. Namor? You cannot wash your hands of Namor! That's one thing you gotta be really aware of. Do you play Cloak and Dagger? There is a huge thing for Cloak and Dagger. I'm not, you know, I mean, that guy had no option there, but a lot of the time with characters like Cloak and Dagger who can fade out, they have an ability that lets them escape, right? The best thing you can do is not use it, because as soon as you use it, the enemy team... Luna, can you ult? The Storm ult? No? Okay. Alright, that's fine. We committed nothing, and they used a ton of ults.
Like it?
Also, if you're playing supports and you're not in comms with your other support, you should communicate who's going to ult first, so you don't accidentally double ult. Scrolls. Walk forward. I'm missing every shot. Damn, I'm good. Good stuff. Yeah, so having Fade, having abilities like that can be better than actually using them, because as soon as you use them, Loki Crystal's a big one too. As soon as you use them, the enemy team knows, like, oh, this guy can just be killed. He has no escape, he can't do anything, he can just die. And that's especially relevant if you're playing a character like Star-Lord, who can chase. Oh my god, I'm bad. That's actually pretty bad. Alright, I'm locking in. Oh, fuck. Oh, mag is one. Someone shoot the mag! Thank God. Wait, I think this is so funny that they made Daredevil blind. There were all these memes about the Daredevil gameplay back in the day, but the fact they actually gave him limited vision is probably one of the funniest things they could have done in this game, to me. And that's for the thing I was saying before, because I kind of trailed off. You kind of need to save escape tools like as much as possible. Mantis Sleep, Luna Freeze, Cloak and Dagger Fade, Loki Rocks. Because if you use them, the enemy team will sometimes just like punish you for it, and you'll die. And you really don't want that to happen, because in this game, losing a healer is usually like you just lose the fight. It's actually, it's so bad to lose a healer in this game. Overwatch, you can kind of get away with it. I don't know if you ever played Overwatch or if you've played Overwatch in the current state of the game, but essentially no one matters except your tank, and you can lose a healer. You can lose 2 healers. If your tank is still alive and not like actively at risk of dying, the fight is still winnable. And as soon as your tank is dead, the fight is no longer winnable. That's kind of what this game is like with healers. Like, you kill an enemy healer, you just roll over the second one, and they have no heals. And you just press, like, one ult, like, you just press Star-Lord ult, and everyone dies. Or you press Mag ult or Strange ult or something, they can't do anything about it. Ults in this game, in general, are a little ridiculous. I think that's something they could tone down. I don't know if they should tone it down, but it's...
Now, who am I gonna banish
They could.
in this match?
I'll say that much. I wouldn't be necessarily against it, though it would be a very different game if this game had weaker ultimates. Bow. So as proposed, it's long overdue. Go to hell, I'll go there with you too. And if we're punished for being so cruel, the silver linings, I'll be there with you.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Oh, what a day. What a day. You like music, Renica? I mentioned we're big music people in our household. Chat paused you to scroll. Did I accidentally scroll? You do like music, yeah. Do you have any favorite artists? I'm just interested. I love talking about music and listening to new music and just hearing what people like. I kind of listen to everything. I have a similar opinion of music as I do of video games. I will listen to whatever, but I have a little bit of a preference for like alt rock and indie rock and like kind of pop punk stuff, and jazz. I like jazz a lot. Like I said, I played the piano and I kind of mostly played classical and I mostly played jazz. So those two genres I like a lot, and then also like rock. Thor, Psylocke, Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters. I like Foo Fighters. I like Foo Fighters a lot. I think the thing I like more than I like the actual band is the... Oh, God. The world if the Foo Fighters didn't exist memes, where it's like a dystopian hellscape because no one's fighting Foo. I don't know. It's a really specific, stupid thing, but I think it's kind of hilarious. What is going on here? Okay. Cab Thor. Is this season 1 as called? I like the Strokes a lot. I want to do, we're at some point I want to do kind of music covers with the old ball and chain, and there is this song I love called "Modern Girls and Old-Fashioned Men," I think, which is a really cool duet that I would very much like to. We've sung it before. It's one of our go-tos on karaoke night. Not that we have a lot of karaoke nights, but I think what I would like to do is get that. We don't have a YouTube channel at this moment, but we will, and I would very much like to have that on the YouTube channel as a cover. Much like with everything else, we don't really have any formal recording equipment at this moment, so it would sound pretty jank, but it's something I'm pretty excited about doing. And you know, I'm gonna be honest. This might sound a little weird considering, but I don't actually know all that much about VTubing, like the VTubing industry and the community. I really like. I have a buddy that really likes Doki Bird, and I have watched some of Doki Bird stuff. I like Doki Bird a lot, but my kind of thing with streamers, I really like it when streamers are friends. You know what I mean? I'm a big Germa fan, and one of my favorite things ever was Germa and Vinny Vinesauce like starting to hang out and like stream together and be buddies. And so I have really liked seeing Doki and Mint be pals. And I know that they do covers of songs sometimes, and this is my understanding that that's a pretty normal thing. I'm really interested in doing that, because as I said, I adore music. We sang a duet at our wedding, as kind of, not instead of the first dance, but oh my god, what the hell, man? Not instead of the first dance, but sort of in addition to it. And it was so much fun. It was a great time. I think that people should sing more. I think a lot of people are afraid of singing because they're worried they might sound bad, which I get. I am very self-conscious as well. But sometimes it's not really about sounding good, it's about just having fun with it, you know? And music is so nice. I wanted to be a musician for a long time when I was growing up, and it didn't happen, but you know, I guess it could still happen. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just stand on the point. Let's go. That's another reason why I love Guardians of the Galaxy so much. I was always really into like kind of 80s pop, 80s rock, and them kind of putting all those songs just... Oh, they didn't swap Strange. Alright, they wasted their ult. We're so back. Hearing all of those songs is really cool in a big movie, or at least a big modern movie. Though I can't even remember which ones of like the ones that I like were in that movie and which ones are just like I can't stop this feeling. That was
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I guess I gotta watch the movie again. I like Green Day. I'm into musicals also, which is, again, it's a real, you're telling me this guy didn't go to parties in college moment, but one of the ones I really liked was the Green Day musical, like American Idiot. And I always thought that one was really funny because you have all these classically trained kind of Broadway singers basically doing punk rock and pop punk. Some of my favorite songs ever. I love that album. A text, a postcard sent to you. Did it go through? Sending all my love to you. You are the moonlight of my life. Every night, giving all my love to you. Good thinking, Thor. Oh, okay. What is it with Thor players, man? They're always sickos. Oh boy. Again, sickos. Oh, that's bad. Never mind. 2 points, Star-Lord. Get it almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright, it's supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. Keep things loose, they keep things light. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Portal. You gotta be kidding me. That's not good. That's actually pretty bad. Oh, the Punisher toss, man. It's alright. It's all good. It's all good. We gotta win one fight. We can win one fight. Fun fact about the skin. I actually, this is from a, I'm gonna comic nerd out here a little bit. This is from a recent run of Guardians of the Galaxy. As I've said, you know, you may be able to tell, but I'm super into Westerns. And they gave all of the Guardians this, like, Western makeover, which was sick. Maximum Puff! And I've been waiting for this skin literally since the game came out. And they finally released it, and it made me very happy. I don't really have anything to add to that. It's just, it was nice. It made me happy. That's bad. Never mind. I'm goated. I'm so good at this video game, man. Holy moly. Always say GG. Always say GG. You lose, you win, doesn't matter. Because the game was good. Because we live in a world where we can afford to play video games and chill out and have a good time. So always say GG. God, I'm so cool. Oh my goodness gracious. Whew. Sheesh. Right, I unironically need to stop because I am about to get high enough rank that I'm not going to be able to play with Annie on Wednesday. So I am going to head out. But you know what? This was a great time. Renica, it was great to meet you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll have to check out your stream sometime. I'll look at your page, but you know, I assume you have some kind of a streaming schedule. It's going to be hard enough sticking to my own for a little bit, but I really, you know, it was awesome getting to talk to you and not have to just be by myself today. So, you know, I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great week. And I hope your entire family has a Merry Christmas or whatever non-denominational winter holiday you and yours might celebrate or not celebrate. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. I started a little earlier today because I had nothing to do, and I just wanted to make sure everything was working. But we'll be playing on Wednesday. I hope we see you there, and, you know, if we don't, that's okay. Stuff happens, but you'll be able to catch the VOD, too. And again, it was great talking to you. Really nice to meet you. Have a nice night.